One man and his dog went to mow a meadow. One man, 3 men and a half his dog went for the mow meadow.
Yeah.
Apples for health, corn for plenty, berries for happiness. By the rain and the wind and all the seasons, I name this scarecrow. Second thoughts, I'll name thee and give thee life when prying eyes aren't watching. Call as much as you please. The ceremony's postponed.
Oh, 11 men went to mow meadow. 11 men, 92 men, 6 men, 43 men, and... There's one thing nearly as nice as a cup of tea and a slice of cake after an hard day's rook scaring. It's a bottle of milk and a bit of potato pie.
Worzel! Worzel!
Bozzy McCool, that was a near one and no mistake. Best get back to work before his plumtitude gets back. You've done it again, Mr. Crowman. Here you are, you pesky birds. If it goes on at this rate, there'll be more of us than there is of you. And then you'll cop it. Hey. Oh, you're an ugly customer, no mistake. Nearly as ugly as old Worzel. Orminya, somebody called him in the voice if he... Oi! I'm greeting of you. Don't you know your scarecrow greeting yet? Well, then greet me proper, you daft lummock, else I'll kick the begubbins out of you. Now then, 1, 4, 6. Orminya, so... Well, come on, stop staring at me. Get over here. That's it, done there. Ready? Here we go. Ormasa.
Masa.
Lord, got you for the more.
For the more.
Coming up past Antipode.
Antipode.
Oh, of course, in the Marble Chill.
Marble Chill.
So what you know, it's
Star.
a first day. That's more like it. Better out nor in, the scarecrow greeting is. Now we can be socially. Now we can be more friendly like. My name's Worzel Gummidge. What's yours?
Cup of tea and a slice of cake, thank you, Worzel Gummidge.
Oh, you daft ass brush. I meant your name.
Name? I don't think I's got no name.
No name? I've never heard of anything like it. That's what comes of making scarecrows 12 to the dozen. He's turning them out so fast, he's forgetting to finish them off proper. You wait a minute, I got an idea. How would it be if I gives you a name?
You Worzel Gummidge?
Yeah, me. I may look like a stupid old scarecrow to you, but I knows how it's done, you see. Now, all we need's a twig. Just a minute. Now then, how does it go? Yes. Apples for health, corn for plenty, and raspberries for happiness. By the wind and the stars and all the elements, I name this scarecrow. Oh, damnation, take it. Maybe I shouldn't name this scarecrow after all. Maybe I better leave it to someone who knows it better.
Oh, Your Majesty, Your Omnipotent Majesty!
Majesty? Get up, you daft ape, if I ain't a majesty.
But Your Majesty, you broke the twig and said the Scarecrow blessing and gave me a name.
Name? Joe, don't you go putting it around that I gave you a name.
But you have, Your Majesty. Damnation, take it!
Damnation, take it, ain't a name.
Oh, it's a wonderful name, Your Majesty. Now I'm a proper walking, talking scarecrow. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my straw, oh King of the Scarecrows.
King of the Scarecrows? Who, me? King of the Scarecrows? Yes, soft. King of the Scarecrows. Why for did you say I was the King of the Scarecrows?
Well, you must be, Your Majesty. You have magic powers.
Yeah. Yes, true enough. You wait till my Aunt Sally hears about this. She'll marry me then. Me, King of the Scarecrows. And her my queen. Oi! Damnation take it. Who gave you permission to move?
Oh, I wasn't moving, Your Majesty. I was just going to kiss your boots.
Yeah. Well, get on with the kissing then, damnation take it. And after you've done that, there's another little job I want you to do for the King of the Scarecrows. I want you to go and get me a cup of tea and a slice of cake.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oi, left this one first.
Yes? What do you want?
Good morrow, master.
I'm not your master. State your business.
I have brought you a gift, master. A fine kettle,
Thank you. I have my own kettle.
a boiling pot, a toasting fork, a flat iron, a lamp, a lucky mascot, a doll.
Get those things out of my sight.
Your Honor has a sharp tongue for one who only wishes to welcome a colleague.
Colleague. I'm no colleague of yours.
A traveling scarecrow maker.
There are scarecrows and scarecrows.
But yours are second to none. I have been watching some of your scarecrows. Would that I had a quarter of your powers.
Powers? You have your own powers.
But I have no powers, master.
I know very well you have, and how you use them. As for mine, they are nothing compared with the Crowman of all crowmen.
Ah, but they are, master. I've seen your powers.
Seen them?
Scarecrows walking, talking in the daylight.
Poppycock! Where do you claim to have seen my scarecrows walking and talking?
In Kenana's paddock, not very long ago. Walking, talking, speaking the language that your honor puts into their turnip heads.
Gummidge.
Is that a scarecrow's name, master?
Mind your own business.
Worzel Gummidge. That's a fine name for a scarecrow. I shall remember that.
You leave my scarecrows alone, do you hear?
Ah, but I don't want your scarecrows, Master. I want your secrets.
The only secret I possess is one that you could never learn.
A crock of gold for your secrets.
Keep your crock of gold.
A lucky mascot for your powers.
No!
Here, just for your powers. That's all I want. Take it. Take the talisman.
That's for your talisman! Now, my friend, I've had enough of you.
You don't have to look vexed, Mr. Crowman, Professor. It's just as well you ain't here. Because if you was here, you'd have old Worzel dead in the stew pot along with the carrots and the dumplings for what I've done. So I tell you what I'll do, Mr. Crowman, sir. I'll only be king of the scarecrows for a little bit, and then I'll go back to being plain old Worzel. So don't go telling the Zunil and Crowman, sir. Don't go blabbing your mouth off, will you? What took you so long?
1,000 pardons, O King of the Scarecrows. I'll come quicker next time.
Yeah, you better. Otherwise, I'll have your head for Piccadilly.
What is your Majesty's pleasure?
A cup of tea and a slice of cake. That's my pleasure. So get it fetched and be quick about it.
But may it please your Majesty's already had 11 cups of tea and slices of cake this afternoon.
Yeah, and I'll have 11 more if I wants to. I'll have as many cups of tea and slices of cake as your twiggy hands can carry. What's the point in being the king of the scarecrows if you can't have all the cups of tea and slices of cake you want?
Yes, your Majesty. Straight away, your Majesty.
Here, if he happens to run into Aunt Sally, you tell her if she wants to be queen of the scarecrows, she better get down here as fast as her little wooden legs can carry her.
Yes, your omnipotent.
It's hungry work being king of the scarecrows. Now then, where did I chuck that there chicken bone?
Mildew turnip, stop. What are you doing here?
Me, what am I... Here, get out of my way.
How dare you say that to me? Don't you know who I am?
No, I don't know who you is.
Hasn't Worzel Gummidge told you? And don't lie to me. I know you've been talking to him. You were seen.
Oh, I know who you must be now. Aunt Sally.
Mildew turnip. Do I look like Aunt Sally?
Well, how would I know if I've never even seen him? What you keep calling me Mildew Turnip for?
Because Mildew turnip happens to be your name.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
How dare you contradict... No, I do apologize, Mildew turnip. Yes, I beg your pardon. I just remembered the naming ceremony was not completed. But you can take it from me. Mildew turnip is definitely your name.
You can take it from me. My name is Dangnation Take It.
Dangnation Take It? What kind of name is that?
The name given to me by His Majesty King Worzel I, King of the Scarecrows.
King of... What are you talking about? No, I don't believe it. Not even Worzel.
King Worzel, if you don't mind. Now, if you'll excuse me, His Majesty awaits.
Yes, I'll excuse you. But you, Worzel, I can't forgive.
Enter!
May it please your Majesty? Your Majesty's grub.
Advance, my Majesty's grub, and be at it. Hey, jam tarts. I haven't had a jam tart since half an hour ago. But, oi, where's my cup of tea, you idle slosh bucket?
I couldn't get you no tea, O King, so I got you a tin of lemonade instead.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, I likes lemonade. So you grumble for a bit whilst I drinks it.
Your wish is my command, O King of the Scarecrows.
Can I get this dang thing open?
May I offer my humble assistance, Your Majesty?
Oh, what? I beg you.
No, it's all right, O King. It's only an harmless human what's daft in the head.
No, it's a baby effluent. It's even daft to know what you is. It's even daft to know what you says he is, which you ain't. But silence! Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Reverend. Would you care for a jam tart?
There! Now they got all straw on him. Shall I pull his hat down over his eyes, Your Majesty?
Worzel, I think you'd better tell Mildew Turnip who I am.
He keeps calling me that, O King, and I keep telling him, my name's Dangnation. Take it.
Your name ain't Dangnation. Take it, Dangnation, take it. Your name is Mildew Turnip if the Crowman says it is.
Crowman?
Yeah, the Crowman! Yes, it's him! Him what breathes life into you.
Oh, Mr. Crowman, sir, I didn't know what it... I didn't
I know you didn't know, Mildew Turnip. Get on your feet.
I'd just as soon stay down here and grovel for a bit longer, just to be on the safe side if it's all the same for you, oh, Mr. Crowman. Because if you are Mr. Crowman, then that means you might be even higher and mightier than His Majesty, the King of the Scarecrows here.
Shh! Yeah, I ain't the King of the Scarecrows. No, I'm just a little anchor straw with a turnip head like what you got.
It makes no difference, Worzel Gummidge.
I...
You meddled in matters you do not comprehend. You interfered in the sacred process of scarecrow making. You uttered the scarecrow blessing and filled Mildew Turnip's head with seditious nonsense. I am the Crowman, Worzel Gummidge. My authority will not be usurped. I cannot allow it. Do you understand what I am saying to you?
Yes, Mr. Crowman.
Do you know the penalty?
Yes, Mr. Crowman.
There can be no appeal.
No, Mr. Crowman.
You will follow me now to my house, Worzel Gummidge, where you will be given your last supper.
A cup of tea and a slice of cake, Mr. Crowman.
That is your wish. Sentence will be carried out at midnight. Come along. Worzel. Made a very good job of your last supper, Worzel.
Yes, I knows, Mr. Crowman, sir. It's the first time I haven't ate up every crumb of a slice of cake. I expect it'll be the lastest.
Midnight. It's almost time. Have you anything to confess?
Yes.
Yes, well, that's quite enough of that.
Yes, Mr. Crowman.
Any last words?
Would you give this last slice of cake to my Aunt Sally and look after her, Your Honor?
I will keep my eye on her, Worzel. Right. We can't delay any longer. Stand. Come along. Wait. I can see you there, fellow. Come out and state your business.
Good evening, Master. What an honor to be in His Honor's household. And this would be Master Gummidge.
How do you do, sir? Any friend of Mr. Crowman's is a friend of mine.
He's no friend, Worzel. What do you want?
To pay my respects, sir, and to bring Master Gummidge a present.
A prezi? Well, that's very kind of you, sir. But I'm afraid a prezi ain't no good to me. Not where I'm going. Ain't that right, Mr. Crowman, sir?
This one might be. It would help you. Here, Master Gummidge. Take it.
Oh, my. It's a little digit.
Don't touch it!
I'm sorry, sir, but I always does what Mr. Crowman tells me.
Oh, Worzel, I wish you had. This creature is a tempting scarecrow maker.
confident scarecrowmaker. Why? Another crowman, Mr. Crowmancer?
But without his honor's powers.
Don't believe him, Worzel. He has powers, black powers.
But can he breathe life into scarecrows like what you does, Mr. Crowmancer?
After his fashion, let your acolytes come forward.
What's them? They's alive and yet they's not alive.
Correct, Worzel. They cannot talk. They have no thoughts. They do not sing, dance, or smile. They can only walk when they have a talisman placed in their hands. And then they can only walk at dusk. At cock's crow, they become scarecrows again. They exist only to carry out this creature's bidding. They are scarecrow slaves.
Here, take the talisman and come.
See that, Mr. Crowmancer? He wants for me to go with him.
I hear him, Worzel.
But ain't you going to stop me?
No, Worzel. You are free to go.
Come, Master Gummidge. Take it.
And if I does take it, will I be like them? Only coming properly alive at dusk. No thinking or talking or no smiling or singing. No loving my Aunt Sally. To be your scarecrow slave. No, thank you very much, sir. I don't think so. I know that His Holiness has given old Worzel a bit of stick every now and then, but after all, it was his omniscience what breathed me in the first place. So, I was ready, Mrs. O'Neill and Crowman. I was ready for whatever you's got in store for me.
Are you sure, Worzel?
Yes? Well, I think I'm sure.
You made a wise choice, Worzel.
A fool's choice.
Better a fool than a scoundrel. Time you left. The door's behind you.
We shall meet again. Good night, Master Crowman. And goodbye, Worzel Gummidge.
There. Now just make sure they're off the premises. And you, Worzel, can finish your cake while I put out the bonfire.
Put out the bonfire, Mr. Crowmancer. But ain't you going to chuck old Worzel onto it?
No, Worzel, I am not. Tonight you were given a choice between good and evil. You chose the good and rejected the evil, even though it could have saved your straw. Good people sometimes end up on bonfires. Good scarecrows, never. Now you go and finish your cake and then off to bed with you.
Well, I'll be bums for salt. Where's all the gold?
Worzel Gummidge, what are you doing?
You said for me to go to bed, you sleepiness.
Not in my bed or in one of my nightcaps. Get up at once and clear out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's crumbs everywhere.